Hello everyone, it's Molyneux from mobi.gg and today we meet for the top 15 best competitive games released on Android and iOS. I couldn't talk about all the competitive games in this video, so if your favorite isn't in this top, feel free to let me know in the comments.
Get comfortable, like the video to support us, and if you like this video, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next ones.
This top of competitive games is made possible by Curry.gg, our eSport platform. For casual competitive players as well as hardcore tryhards, Curry is the platform that allows you to find teammates at your level, who enjoy teamwork and have a playstyle complementary to yours in just a few clicks. Sign up now on Curry.gg and create your profile for the games you love with the platform of your choice. Whether you're a Wild Rift mobile player or a PUBG console player, there's something for everyone. Fill in your gaming information, the characters you prefer, your rank, your ambitions, and your win history to be discoverable by any team. It's free, connected to Discord, and it's our brand new project to help you find a dream team in competitive games. A big thank you to all of you who will take the time to sign up and create your profile on Curry.gg. We look forward to your feedback on Discord and we are really excited to see your profiles. Alright, let's get started. With this top list of competitive games featuring Wild Rift, the little brother of League of Legends is no exception to the work of Riot Games. It's a quality MOBA. Both competitive and entertaining in every match, it has reduced its esports scene but offers dynamic content with different game modes to test your skills and your try-hard spirit of the meta. You will really enjoy Wild Rift to its fullest if you play with the right people. And for that, head to Curry.gg after this video to easily find or form your team. Behind the roster of well-known champions and the usual roles of League of Legends, one can feel a game that is well-crafted and truly designed for mobile with its fully remappable interface. Accessible to beginners thanks to its auto-shoot, Wild Rift offers a wide variety of in-game situations and will push you to grind for a better rank in each session. Be careful though, like any good MOBA, this porting adopts the extremely frustrating matchmaking technique to make you rage and play again. 14th in this ranking, it's Clash of Clans that finds its place among the best competitive games on mobile. Every day, develop your little peaceful village into an impregnable fortress. Gather your resources, invest in your units, and launch assaults on enemy towns to steal their precious loot. By unlocking new game elements, think about optimizing the placement of your city's buildings to protect your resources as much as possible. I had great times with my friends on this game, and it's not for nothing because Clash of Clans emphasizes cooperation. In addition, the game has risen in trends lately with its many major changes, such as the arrival of the clan capital. So create or join a clan and participate in wars where strategy and thinking will be your best allies. Solo, you have access to a PvE campaign and numerous regular events, all illustrated with colorful graphics and iconic sound effects. In any case, go discover the clan capital and its raids, and if you haven't played Clash of Clans for a while, well, now is the time to get back into it. In 13th place, we find Summoner's War Sky Arena, which is certainly one of the most iconic and historic strategic gacha games on mobile. This turn-based title, designed for the biggest farmers, allows you to build your team by choosing from over 1,000 unique monsters to summon. The madness of Summoner's War lies in the almost infinite possibilities for optimizing your composition, build, and tactics for each mode and each confrontation. Get your bearings and train your first fighters through the campaign and dungeons in PvE, then compete against players from around the world in PvP in asynchronous or real-time battles for the most dedicated. Beneath its chibi aesthetics and fantasy universe, Summoner's War is a game where you will need to farm for hours and hours, but not without thinking. The title has its own esports scene and a variety of content that is almost unmatched after all these years. Moreover, Summoner's War guilds are also on Curry.gg if you are among the players who have been farming since the very beginning or who are looking to climb to the top of the rankings. I'm taking a short break in this mobile game top list to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. Many of you sometimes watch our videos every week without following us, and your support means a lot to us. So be sure to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Thanks in advance to everyone who does, and let's move on to the next game in this top list. In 12th place, in this top list, we find one of Supercell's creations that has finally managed to release games again. Full of beautiful competitive promises, Squadbusters already offers fierce battles in colorful arenas with quite a few challenges. The Hog Rider from Clash of Clans, the soldiers from Boom Beach, and the chicken from Heyday all come together in an ultimate crossover of Supercell licenses for your games of Squadbusters. The game is very easy to pick up. Start with a character, fight monsters against Dolor, and unlock bonuses and other characters for your group to loot during the game. Upgrade your characters to more powerful forms and be the player with the highest score at the end of the allotted time to win. Perfect your strategy between safe farming and aggression towards all players who cross your path. You already know the maps, the universe, and the characters if you love Supercell licenses, but you have never seen such an explosive cocktail to test alone or with friends. In 11th place, Teamfight Tactics establishes its competitive scene at the top of the auto battlers. Whether you are familiar with the League of Legends universe or not, you will be captivated by the mechanics of the game from Riot Games. The esports scene of the title is active, the meta is intense to follow, and despite a somewhat complex handling, the final result of your matches is as satisfying as it is deeply tactical. In each session, the rounds follow one another with different possibilities such as buying units, merging them to increase their power, equipping them with items, fighting creatures to obtain loot, and finally facing the teams of other players. One of the strengths of TFT is its regular renewal through major patches that modify the meta and force players to adapt constantly. You can grind in the rankings solo but also in duo. Next up is Clash Royale, which comfortably takes the 10th position in our top list of competitive mobile games. It is a real-time strategy game entirely PvP with a significant esports scene. In fact, I would even say that it is the most complete game on this list since it excels in everything that makes a good strategy game. The possibilities for theory crafting, accessibility with increasing challenge, replayability, competition, and the diversity of game modes with constraints. Unlock cards to add to your battle deck and participate in seasonal challenges with supercards to earn all the collectible rewards. Thanks to our deck composition tips on our site mobi.gg. Accumulate victories on the battlefield, level up your troops, climb the arenas one by one, and rise to the top of the rankings. With constantly renewing content, Clash Royale will not fail to surprise you. In 8th place, we could have put Arena of Valor, but we will instead present its most recent international version, namely Honor of Kings. Relatively similar to the Chinese version except for its limited roster, Honor of Kings offers classic MOBA gameplay, and Tencent is already investing in its competitive scene. In 5v5, in duo, and even in special modes, embody one of the heroes inspired by Chinese mythology or fantasy and unleash yourself on the classic MOBA map. Both visually and in terms of gameplay, the quality is there. Test your skills in ranked or custom matches, alone or with your friends, and join the best on the esports scene of Honor of Kings. Each character has unique abilities that create powerful combos with those of other players in your 15-minute games. Purchases are purely cosmetic, so no pay to win. And to finish beautifully, your heroes benefit from stylish skins and a complete voiceover in different languages for a localized experience. We continue with arena combat thanks to the 8th title on this list I named Brawl Stars. The Supercell game has made a name for itself among competitive mobile games for a long time. Thanks to its colorful cartoon graphics and simple yet incredibly effective gameplay, it has won the hearts of players on Android and iOS. Choose your brawler with unique abilities and fight on the battlefield, alone or in teams of up to 3 players in short but intense matches. Despite its gacha aspect, Brawl Stars allows you to compensate with a good understanding of the game and a dose of skill to not fall behind. The game also benefits from very regular updates that vary the available game modes, from deathmatch to battle royale, including cooperation against monsters and even a football mode. The game benefits from a well-developed esports scene, and you can easily find tournaments to participate in, form a team of skilled mates, or even just watch matches of pro players. We await you on curry.gg and your future mates as well. Create your profile, recruit, and give us your feedback on the platform directly on our Discord server. The platform can evolve with your feedback, and we are really looking forward to seeing what you will do with it. With curry.gg, you will also be able to build your MOBA team in Pokémon Unite, the 7th competitive game on this list. Developed by Timmy Studios, this title features 5 players competing on a map with PvE camps and aerial baskets to earn bonuses and score points in the final tally. Leave your trainer outfit aside and embody your favorite Pokémon from an expanding roster. Characters based on your playstyle: attacker, tank, support, or versatile. Create a balanced team with your mates, customize your outfits, and enjoy the wide seasonal content of the famous gacha license before heading off to spend your coins in the shop. Despite a rather average matchmaking system, Pokémon Unite shines as an accessible competitive game on mobile that still has a bright future ahead. In 6th place, card game players managed to elevate Marvel Snap in our ranking. This masterclass of 2022 pushed its PvP aspect with hybrid and original mechanics to make it a quality competitive game. Whether you like the Marvel Universe or not, you will surely be won over by this strategic card game with fun and quick matches. Its limited catalog of cards and maximum 10-minute sessions make it very accessible to beginners who can quickly iterate with their deck to perfect it. But Marvel Snap also stands out from other TCGs with 2 interesting mechanics: the locations and the snap. The 3 locations are places in the middle of the playing field that you will contest control of with your opponent, and their effects can change the course of the game. But if you are sure of winning, then don't hesitate to snap your opponent like Thanos and double the rewards of the game or lose everything if victory slips away. Marvel Snap is as refreshing as it is well thought out and gives a new breath to TCGs. with its regular content updates that bring additional locations and cards. In battle mode, you can even participate in community tournaments and face your friends in fierce duels. There are many challenges to overcome to truly master the course of games against other players in matchmaking. Brawlhalla ranks among the top 5 competitive games on mobile. PvP to your heart's content and fully crossplay, the game features 50 characters, legends fighting for eternity in 1v1, and even 4v4. With a 2D side view, Ubisoft's title focuses on the heart of the action with simplified controls and classic versus fighting gameplay on platforming levels. Dodge the hits, aim correctly, and don't be afraid to jump like a crazy rabbit. And if you're lacking a bit of skill at the beginning, well, head to the training mode where you'll learn to manage hitbox sizes and attack timings before going back to beat up players. The game benefits from a fairly active competitive esports scene with tournaments and a handy spec mode to keep your best gameplay moments. Between the fighting combos, vary the game modes for more fun and explosive power. From basketball to capture the flag, believe me, it's a real playground. MOBAs definitely have an important place in this ranking, and in 4th place, it's Mobile Legends Bang Bang that stands out. Directly based on League of Legends, Moonton's title has managed to develop beyond its inspiration with a thriving sunny sport and massive content released year after year. Showcase your talent in skilled battles on one of the 3 lanes of the map or in the jungle. Choose your items wisely, complement your teammates' strengths, and win the victory to climb the rankings. The promise is 10 seconds of matchmaking for 10 minutes of gameplay. Chain kills, towers, and jungle monsters to achieve MVP status regardless of your role. Mobile Legends benefits from joystick controls, an auto-lock feature, and target switching like in Wild Rift, making all controls very smooth. And on the competition side, it's hard to do better. The game's esports scene is thriving in several countries, matchmaking is quick, and you climb the rankings fairly fast. Mobile Legends has a huge history and a massive player base, so why not be among the first players to join the list on curry.gg. Garena Free Fire takes the 3rd spot on the podium. Embark on an island populated by 50 players where only one survivor can triumph. You will parachute to loot areas and enjoy 10 minutes of gameplay to impose your pace on the opponents until only you are left alive on the map. Loot the corpses of your enemies and gain power through your kill streaks, or camp cowardly while waiting for others to kill each other. A good sniper can do well if they are discreet enough, but the hiding spot won't last long since, like in all battle royales, the play area in Garena Free Fire shrinks over the course of the match. Survive as long as you can and climb the rankings alone or with your mates in teams of 4 players. Garena Free Fire has proven itself for years on mobile, so it is quite natural to find it in this top list. When it comes to competition, it inevitably means Call of Duty, whose mobile version takes the 2nd place in our top. The legendary multiplayer of Call of Duty has also made its way onto our phones with constantly refreshed seasonal content. From the zombie mode to unlikely collaborations, Call of Duty keeps its promises of competitive FPS that are hard to get tired of. Chain together death matches, iconic maps, and even battle royale matches in teams or solo to prove your worth on the battlefield. The game benefits from nice graphics as well as voice chat and customizable game controls to adapt to your device and your unlikely 3-finger grip techniques. We obviously recommend playing with your headset to accurately detect sounds, like in Lost Light, for example. Customize your gear and show off in your ranked matches as a free agent or within your clan in Call of Duty Mobile, available for free on Android and iOS, just like other online FPS. If you love FPS games, you will definitely love the number 1 in this competitive top I named PUBG Mobile. With a very active Sanisport and immersive gameplay, Krafton's title allows you to play in teams of 1 to 4 players in Battle Royale. Once parachuted onto the map, you will need to find equipment to survive and try to win the game by eliminating all the other teams. A good knowledge of the game is necessary to hope to achieve your first top 1. Learn the drop spots, master the recoil of different firearms, and enjoy various game modes to test your skill in any situation. It's one of the best FPS ports on mobile that has been running for several years with a lot of content and collaborations without neglecting its community. Competition and battles with 100 players on a map. And don't forget that whether it's on PUBG or most of the games in this top with the Sanisport, we are waiting for you on curry.gg to form your team or find quality mates. Forget the toxic trolls and instead enjoy our new platform to enjoy your ranked games like never before. And there you have it. That's the end of this top of competitive mobile games. I hope you enjoyed it. And as usual, if that's the case, don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Bye.